You know, I can't believe I found myself back on the wrong side of the wall.
Boss, please, don't think about it. Just figure out a place where we can stash all of this illegal booze.
All right, where do you want this?
What are you doing with that here? Please, in future, bring it in by the back hallway.
All right, so next time I'll know.
And I don't want it here any longer than necessary. Thank you.
I just deliver. Dirk?
Angel, would you help this gentleman unload this shipment?
Stocking up?
What do you want?
Talk.
Now?
Busy?
Yeah? No? Not exactly. What's on your mind?
We have to settle our differences.
That's fair enough. Why don't we head back to my place and discuss it?
Where do you want this?
I certainly don't want it in here. Please take it to the storeroom downstairs. My manager will help you unpack it.
Business must be good.
Yeah, I have no complaints.
It's quite a shipment of something. What do you use so much over in?
I'm sure you didn't come by here just to, discuss how I run a bar. What did you hope to find?
What are you hiding?
I don't have time to play games with you, Scorpio.
I want to talk about Anna. It seems you're not happy about the way I'm conducting the search for her.
Among other things.
You got something to say it.
Okay, it's perfectly simple. You're not a cop. You're a nuisance. Is that clear enough? You love Anna, and you always have. This kidnapping is the perfect vehicle for you to try and get her back. I wouldn't be surprised if you engineered the whole thing yourself.
You finished?
Not quite. I know you intend to get her back. But it's not that easy. Over my dead body, do you understand? Now kindly leave my place, Mr. Commissioner. We have nothing else to say to each other.
Did Scorpio say anything about the liquor?
Just in passing.
You're sure he doesn't suspect?
He's a hard man to read, except when it comes to Anna. I mean, I know he's up to his ears in my personal life, but whether he's dabbling in my business is anybody's guess.
And what does he want?
He said he came by just to settle our differences.
And you don't buy it?
Scorpio doesn't give a damn about what I think about him.
Obviously, the feeling is mutual.
Let's just say the man was sizing up the competition.
Boss, Scorpio's one guy you don't want to cross.
He crossed me. Scorpio's trying to take my wife back. What am I supposed to do? Just sit back and take it?
Boss, you know and I know he's the top cop in town. Now, you and I this afternoon are breaking the law. The two don't mix.
I don't like the fact that he was snooping around here any more than you do.
Today, of all days that we got a shipment, he's right on us. How come? I don't understand it.
I don't understand it either. He couldn't, unless he got inside information. I just happen to think it was purely coincidental he was here today.
All we need is a couple of more surprises, boss. And you and I are headed right back to the slammer.
We're not going anywhere as long as we keep Scorpio as far away from the club as possible. And I think I made him feel pretty unwelcome.
I didn't think he had that kind of interest in Anna.
He's always had it. He's never stopped loving her. I'm surprised he didn't stand up at the wedding ceremony and object.
Is it really that serious?
He wants her. He wants her bad. And knowing Anna the way I do, then I'm not surprised. But I'm sure as hell I'm going to see he never gets her.
Well, boss, will you see to it that he doesn't get us either?
You know, he has a right to come running after me for running with the mob again. But I think if he knew my reasons, he'd understand. But that doesn't change the rules. Anna's another story. Scorpio has no right to get her back, and I'm not about to let him, believe me.
Billy, you okay? You all right? Huh? Sure?
Come on, let's roll.
How'd it go, Duke?
It didn't.
What happened?
Well, he didn't want to talk to me. Seem nervous.
Can you blame him under the circumstances? The man thinks he's trying to steal his wife.
Still thinks I'm in love with Anna.
$24 to spin the straw into gold, said the little man, unless you can guess my name. Well, you know what that is, of course. That's Rumpelstiltskin. Now, if you don't like this one, we can read another one. Or I could tell you the story of the Princess and the Drifter. You always liked that one, didn't you? You don't want to do this right now, do you? Okay. Maybe you're just getting a little bit too old for this. I know that I always like to read these stories, even now. I wish you could read it to me.
How's it going? You don't have to answer that.
Grim. The stories and the mood.
You feel like the walls are closing in on you?
Something is.
What do you mean?
I don't know, she seems a little bit more restless today.
How about you? How do you feel?
I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere.
Well, you're here. That's all that counts.
Well, I'll stay here forever if it helps.
Did you hear that, Robin? You've got quite a friend here, don't you? But you know what? It's time to take a break. What do you say we walk down to the solarium, huh? There are kids down there.
Do you think they can get through to her?
Well, there's always that hope. Kids are amazing. And so are you, by the way. I know Robert and Duke would tell you, but since they're not here, you're going to have to take my word for it. And my thanks.
No, I don't want thanks. I just want her to tell us what happened. Robert needs to know to help find Anna.
Okay. Well, let's go then. Maybe we'll get some interaction when she sees the kids. Robin, you ready to go? Hmm? Robin? You want something?
Tom, it's kind of strange. It's like she's looking for something or expecting something.
Or somebody. You're not ready to tell us yet, are you, Robin? Well, let's go. Come on.
Come on, sweetheart.
Here we go. You ready? Come on. Thank you.
What are you doing down here? You're supposed to be working.
What do you think?
Huh?
Let go of me.
Listen, you're doing a number on them, and yet you're supposed to be working for me.
I'm trying to get information on your lady, but they didn't know anything.
Does anybody else?
Not yet, but I'm getting close.
That isn't good enough.
Look, simmer down.
Now, you listen to me. This isn't a game, you know. We're playing with a person's life here. And if I find you've been drinking, so help me.
I don't drink on the job. And I'm down here working for you. Now, my men at the pier have got their eyes and ears open, and if they hear anything or see anything, they're going to let me know, and I'll tell you.
Yeah. Well, I'm coming with you. Don't worry about it.
You don't have to.
It doesn't...
You...
Now, listen, there's a maniac out there called the Snowman. It's got Anna. I don't know what he's doing to her, but I intend to find her. Come on, let's go.
You can count on me.
Come back here, Scorpio. We'll find out who the maniac is. Come on!
What is it? What's that? Are you thirsty? You want something to drink? Yeah, of course. Why don't I think of that? Here, boy. Here. You're going to take my hand off, aren't you? Well, sit. All right. No, wait. Oh, you're so thirsty. Want some yet? I'll give you some. Here. That's it. You my friend now? You let me get out of here? Think you have something to eat? Go get some food. Go on up there. It's up there. Go, go! He's gone. I couldn't believe it. I gotta get out of here. I told you. I could come back.
That'd be a good idea.
No, that's okay. Dr. Hardy and I are finished.
Come on, don't say that.
This must be what they call a case of the prenuptial jitters.
Well, maybe we'll talk about that. Thank you very much.
And we will be until we find Anna.
Okay. Let's go inside.
The cleaning lady's in there.
Thank you for the warning. There you are. Look who's sitting there.
Oh, I'll be out of your way in just a minute.
Oh, that's all right. You just take your time.
I'm just picking up my pail, so to speak. Yeah, there. That should hold you for a while.
Looks very nice. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Let me get your strippers.
I hope the little girl gets better real soon.
She's getting better every day.
Good.
Let me get the door for you.
Thanks.
Remember, with a patient and with this type of a fracture, is that you have to support. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you okay? Yes, fine. How about you?
Oh, I'll survive. I'm really sorry, Dr. Revelle, but
You know, you should watch where you're going.
That's okay. It was my fault, Mildred. But remember the last time? Maybe I ought to put a little bell on the card or something. Oh,
What's the matter?
your ring.
Huh?
I just never saw it before. It's so unusual, huh?
Oh, well, I usually wear it, don't wear it when I'm working.
Oh.
Today, I just forgot to take it off. This ring belonged to my late husband.
Oh, you take good care of it.
I'll do that. Excuse me.
Surely.
I have to go, Doctor.
Found the garbage, did you? Go on. Go back upstairs. Go on, shoot.
As you can see, we marked off the streets that we've checked. Now,
All I see here are streets and red markers. I want more than that.
Harmon, my men are doing the best they can.
Then they've got to do better, assign more men.
It's going to cost more overtime.
Don't really give a damn what it's going to cost. Just do it.
I'll get the men.
Wait a minute, before you go. I want some flyers printed with Anna's picture and a description. Just in case the snowman's elected to move it to a new location, I want these put all over the city. I want it done tonight, tomorrow at the latest.
You don't want much, do you?
I want to find Anna.
Hey, we all do, Robert. I just don't know if I've got enough men to do what you want to do, or if I can pay for it, or how I'm going to pay for it.
Listen, the money isn't the issue here. There's a life at stake. Now, she spent the last 3 years of hers devoted to this city. I don't care if it takes the entire treasury to pay her back, but they're going to pay her back. Just do it. Scorpio.
It's me, Felicia.
Has Robin,
No. I wish I could tell you otherwise, but she's the same. I know you could use some good news right now.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing much to report on this end either.
You sound exhausted.
I'm past that.
I'll bet you haven't eaten yet either, have you?
I think I've forgotten how.
You can't go on like that. You need your strength.
Need results, darling.
Try a good meal. I'm on my way home. Sam's with Robin, and why don't I just fix you some dinner, and then you can go back to work. How about it?
Thanks, but I can't do that, not until we find Anna.
Well, you'll only be a phone call away. It won't take long. I'll just fix your dinner, then you can go back to work. Please, do it for me.
I'd like to, but...
What if the situations were reversed? You'd say, you're too close to the investigation. What you have to do is back off for a bit, gather a little perspective, take a little rest, have a good meal, and you'll see things more objectively.
Well, it's good advice, I think.
Well, if you were giving it to me, I'd take it.
Okay. I'll come. But it'll have to be eaten rum.
Well, that's all I'm asking. I'll be home before you, so I'll have everything ready and waiting, okay?
Well, I'll be a while. I want to go through some of those files that you and Sean sent over.
Not all of them, I hope.
A few, anyway.
Well, I hope one of them rings a bell. I'd be proud to think I might have helped find the person who's done this to you and Anna and Robin. I'll see you later, okay?
Yeah.
Bye.
Do. So do you.
What are you trying to pull?
Would you let go of me?
When you tell me about this ring,
That's none of your business.
it is now. Maybe Dr. Ravel bought your story. I didn't. And don't give me the late husband routine. You don't have a husband. You never did.
Let go, I said.
You stole that ring. You stole that the Scorpio kid's room, didn't you?
Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You know what? You better stop talking. Or I'll start. About you. I mean, what about those missing linens? About that TV? Besides, I mean, why make such a fuss? This ring didn't belong to the little girl anyway. Probably came off some patient who's long gone. See ya.
What have we got?
We got a
guy who apparently passed out on that dock and fell on his face, broke his nose. The paramedics put on this bandage here, but his real problem is acute hypothermia, probably pneumonia. Apparent septicemia caused by a badly infected puncture wound of some sort between the thumb and index finger.
What are your orders?
Routine test, tetanus, multi-spectrum antibiotics for fighting infection.
Identification?
I looked, he doesn't have any.
Well, who will okay the treatment?
I accept full responsibility.
Dr. O'Connor, look.
Don't be afraid. Everything's gonna be fine. You're at General Hospital. Take it easy.
That's swole. No, that's go. They're home down.
Well,
Satan. Where are you?
I don't care about the overtime. I've already said that. Right. Yes. Listen, Guy, what about the flyers? Okay. And, a Sector 3, any report from there? Uh-huh. Right. Thank you.
Terry says hello. The wine's on her.
Terry doesn't even drink.
No, but she saves this one for company.
I think I should be doing
No,
that.
no. I can do this. You go and sit down and relax. Let me wait on you.
I'm too tired to argue at the moment. I'm not home.
Oh, and now aren't you glad you listened to me?
You know, you're starting to sound like Sean and Ann.
Two friends.
Best ones at that.
I have to ask, did you talk to Duke?
Well, no more than I have to.
I hope you don't mind my asking.
No. Can't pretend the guy doesn't exist. Two of us sort of went at it earlier. It's useless.
You must be worried sick.
Oh. Well, I can't deny him that. Robin's a big part of his life. He's certainly a very important part of hers and Anna's. Poor Anna.
You're still in love with her, aren't you?
I can't deny that there's a bond there. I mean, but it's not the sort of love that Duke seems to think it is. I mean, she's the mother of my child.
Poor Robin.
I'd like to make all the evil, hurt she's been exposed to in her short life, go away. I'd like to keep her safe. I'd like to believe she could live without fear.
And with Anna gone, it's hard to reassure her of that, isn't it?
I suppose I should prepare for the worst. Be ready to accept the fact that Anna may be dead. But I can't believe that.
If anybody can make it, she can.
She's the best of WSB intelligence. But she has an added quality. Compassion, love. She loves more deeply and completely than anyone I know. Her caring about people drives her. It'll drive her home to us. I know that. That's what I'm counting on.
I didn't mean to wake you up.
Anna?
No, it's Felicia. You've been asleep on my couch.
Is Lois called? What's going on?
No one's called. Everything is the same.
I'm sorry. I'm still a little bit out of it.
That's all right.
Oh, I've got to get over to the hospital. I've got to see Robin.
No, everything is just fine. I just talked to Sam.
Yeah?
And Robin is sleeping peacefully.
I think I should go anyway.
No.
Where's my coat?
It's right here, but I wish you wouldn't go. You still seem a little bit groggy.
I gotta go.
No, you don't have to go. You can't help Robin. You can't help yourself. Just go home.
Sounds a bit like an order.
Yeah, it is an order. You're in no shape to help anybody, so go home and get some rest. You know you need it.
Thank you, friend.
You can stay here on my couch if you want.
I think you've had enough of this body for one night. Thanks anyway.
Robert.
I'll be all right. Don't worry.
Take it easy. Can you tell me your name? Can you hear me? Listen, just relax. I'm Dr. O'Connor. I found you and I brought you here. You broke your nose when you fell. We also ran some tests on you. You have pneumonia, and you have a badly infected hand. Apparently the infection has gone through your system, so just take it easy. Everything's going to be fine. We're going to keep you here. As soon as the room becomes available, we'll stay here until you're better.
No, I have to go.
Just relax.
I have to go.
No, just take it easy and concentrate on getting well. Everything's going to be fine. Nurse.
Patrick, did you find out who he is?
No, not yet. Not yet. Still out of it. Thank you for all your help.
No, anytime. That kind of shoots any idea of seeing a movie, though.
Amy, I gotta call her.
Oh, don't worry. I already called her.
You're kidding. You did that for me?
What are friends for?
Well, did you tell her that we would meet her later?
Well, I told her you would. I don't think I could stand seeing another happy couple.
Well, we're just gonna have to find you a good woman.
I did, actually, but, well, Felicia's taken.
I think there are other women around than Felicia.
Well, not as far as I'm concerned. I mean, everything kind of falls short of her, you know.
You serious? You're serious, aren't you? I didn't realize that.
Yeah. A little good it does me.
Listen, I think you're wasting your time. But if you want to give it a go, she's going to be here tomorrow.
How do you know that?
Well, don't you know? She's been coming here every day to visit Robert Scorpio's little girl.
Robert Scorpio's little girl. Robert Scorpio's little girl.
Good morning, boss.
Good morning.
How come you're so early?
I went over to the hospital to see Robin. I really couldn't bear to go back to an empty house.
How is Robin?
I got a puppy out the kennel early this morning, and I snuck it under my coat up to her room. Put her on the cot, and it ran about and chewed and barked, and I don't even think she noticed it. In fact, it seemed like she retreated even more. I only wish I could take Anna there to see her.
You will, boss. You will.
You know, something I wasn't even able to think about it before, much less put it into words, but Anna might not even be alive. I feel like the odd man out. It's my wife who's been kidnapped or abducted, whatever they want to call it. I'm only staying alive believing that she is still alive, and yet there's not a damn thing I can do to help find her. Irony is, my mother would have said that this is what you get for bargaining with the devil.
You mean Jerome, right?
Yes, I mean Jerome. I don't even know whether he's doing anything to help us find Anna. And then, of course, we've got Robert Scorpio, he's frozen me out of the investigation for his own personal reasons.
Boss, are you sure of that?
Oh, of course I'm sure of that. What do you think? You know, it's ridiculous. The woman I love is missing, and I can't do a damn thing to help find her. I've been kept in the dark. I feel like I'm the odd man out.
Take it easy.
How can I possibly take it easy? I'm climbing the wall. Duke Lavery. Order's being delayed, and try and make this quick, please. I'm trying to keep this line open.
Good morning, Cheryl.
Just on your way in, Sean?
I'm here to see Duke, yeah.
Well, I'm on my way out, which is probably just as well.
Why is that?
I know you're deeply involved with your friends who are in such trouble.
Yes, I am.
I'm not one to complicate things. I'm due to see Tiffany this morning on business. I'll see you later.
What?
All right, I'll have Angel look into it, and he'll get back to you. Yes, as soon as he possibly can. Goodbye. Angel?
Morning.
Sean?
Yeah, Duke.
It's all right, it'll wait. We're not open for business.
I'm not here for a drink. I'm here to talk about Robert Scorpio.
I don't want to talk about Robert Scorpio.
Damn well better be.
Why?
Because it involves Anna. So I guess I'm the official go-between for Robert. He wants to clear up all the misunderstandings you two have had.
Frankly, I've had it with Robert. Why couldn't he come here himself?
Because he is putting in more hours there are in a day on Anna's investigation, and he's very worried about Robin, too.
Oh, how do you think I feel, man? I've got my hands tied.
Frustrated.
Very frustrated.
Look, all I'm asking is you give him a call.
Sean, I don't know whether you're aware of how deep the rift is between Robert and myself.
Was it Anna?
Of course it's Anna. He's in love with her. He's totally obsessed with her. He wants to find her for his own personal reasons.
Duke, you're going too far with this. The only thing that Robert is obsessed with right now is getting the mother of his child back.
Okay, you know him better than I do. Can you sit there and tell me honestly that he does not love Anna?
I don't think he's over Holly yet.
How can you be certain of that?
To tell you the truth, I don't think I can be certain about anything these days.
Well, I'm not certain what his motives are.
So what if you're not certain about his motives? The man is in charge of the police department right now and he wants you aboard.
Perhaps there are other ways.
What are you talking about?
Other ways to find out where Anna is.
And what does that mean?
Great. Look, Duke, I guess I can't force you to take my advice about Robert, and I still don't know what the hell you mean when you say there are other ways of helping to find Anna, because you don't seem to want to go into it. There's not much else I can say to you.
There's nothing more to get into. It's just an expression I would use. Maybe go out and break down some doors myself.
Oh, come on, Duke. The most sensible way of handling this whole thing is to work with the police.
Well, if I were to work with the police, Robert would have to open up to me.
And maybe you'd have to open up with him. And maybe there's something that you don't seem to understand or hasn't been pointed out to you.
What?
You know, there's an added weight on Robert's shoulders.
What is that?
Everything seemed to point to the theory that Anna was abducted because someone wanted to get back at Robert. However, there's a distinct possibility that the main target was really Robin and Anna was taken by mistake. Now, this whole crime seems to be one of revenge.
Do you believe that?
Yes, I do. So why don't you put yourself in Robert's place? I mean, how would you feel? What kind of suffering would you go through if you found out that Anna was abducted because somebody wanted revenge against you? Or maybe you can't even conceive of that.
Oh, you're wrong. Yes, I can.
In any event, Robert wants you on our side, and so do I. Think about it. But don't take too long, okay? Because the most important person in this whole thing right now is Anna.
I know that.
I'll be in touch.
He came over here to tell me that...
I heard it all.
So it seems I have a choice. I've either got to stick with Jerome, or else I've got to go with Robert.
Boss, if you go to Robert Scorpio, you're going to have to tell him of your involvement with Jerome.
I know.
You'll be damned if you do and damned if you don't. And worse.
Why?
Worse. Why? If you open up to the police about Jerome, boss, you're a dead man.
Do you know, I think I would rather be dead than to feel the way I do just now. I'd much rather be dead if I could have Anna back safely. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm climbing the walls. I've got to make a decision. I've got to make a choice. And I don't trust Robert. And I don't trust Jerome. But I've got to make a decision. I've got to make a move. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but every single minute counts. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Boss?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I'm going down to police headquarters.
You're going to see Robert Scorpio?
Yeah.
Are you going to tell him about the threat that Jerome made on your family?
Mm-hmm.
Are you also going to tell him about the deal that you made Jerome on the liquor?
Yeah.
And you're going to tell him also about the accidental death and killing of Carruthers?
Yes.
Boss,
I'm
that's
gonna tell
big
him.
trouble. That's big trouble.
My family are in trouble. I don't give a damn what happens to me.
Well, whatever happens, boss, I'm with you.
Get the keys down to records right away. Get me dispatch. Yeah, Lewis here. Listen, get those two cars that are over in Section B over to Section C right away. Yeah. And then, listen, I know about the overtime. Don't worry about it. The commissioner has okayed the overtime. And after they're through in Section C, I want them to go back to Section A. I think Scorpio is going to be in that section. Right. Let the other squad cars know, too. Thank you. Luke.
I want to see Robert Scorpio.
He's not here right now.
Where is he?
He's out in a squad car.
Get in touch with him, please.
Look, Mr. Lavery.
Just do it,
Now,
please.
look, I know it's no big secret around here, and you know it as well, about the trouble that you and Scorpio have been having with each other.
Wait a minute.
Now, he is working day and night in this case. I'm not going to call him in here to talk to you when he's got other things on his mind.
You're making a very big mistake.
Oh, really? How is that?
Sean Donnelly came to see me this afternoon. He said Robert Scorpio would like me to work with him on this investigation. That is why I'm here.
Maybe I did read you wrong.
Yeah. You don't have to disturb him while he's working. If I could just leave him a note or something, tell him I'm free to meet with him any time this afternoon.
A note. Yeah, Pad. Pad's here. He's using my desk. You use his desk.
Thank you. What is this?
Oh, Scorpio's going over some old criminal files.
Scorpio's investigating me in connection with Anna's disappearance. This is my file.
He's just going over all the cases in which he was involved, that's all.
Damn it.
It is standard operating procedure, Duke.
This is the end of it.
Now, look, let me just explain
To
to you...
hell with Robert Scorpio.
Now, come on, don't walk away like that. Duke, come back here. Duke! What are you looking at? Get back down to records and get that stuff taken care of.
She just nodded off.
Good. It's probably the best thing for her.
How are you?
I feel lousy.
Is there anything I can do?
Yeah, maybe a swift kick in the back of the pants might do.
Would that help?
Probably not. Did she come around before she went to sleep?
will come around.
Well, not without her mother, she won't. I should never let this happen.
You let it.
When I married Anna, I vowed to take care of her. I vowed to take care of her child. Now Anna's kidnapped. She could be dead, and the child's lying here almost catatonic. Some protector I turned out to be.
You can't blame yourself.
Of course I can blame myself. I'm responsible for my family.
You did what you have to do.
Well, I'm not through yet, let me tell you.
What are you going to do?
I failed Anna once. I failed Anna once by not protecting her. I'm not about to fail her again by not getting her back. I'll do whatever I have to do to get her back safely. I don't care what it costs. I don't care who I have to turn into an enemy.
How's it coming?
Great. Put up a ton of these flyers.
Good. I want the area plastered with them.
Yeah, that's the idea.
I want the entire area saturated with Anna's picture.
Residents won't be able to walk a block without seeing it.
I just hope somebody comes forward with some information.
You figure Anna maybe has been spotted?
Well, it's possible. She certainly wouldn't have gone with this snowman person willingly. If she kicked up enough fuss, maybe she got someone's attention.
Yeah, but wouldn't somebody have come forward a little bit earlier?
Perhaps the witness doesn't realize that they saw an abduction.
Yeah, well, this will take care of that.
You did better. We need to generate some heat, and fast.
Well, if nothing else, these flyers should at least shake up this snowman person.
Well, he'll realize we're closing in on him. Perhaps he'll panic. He might even let Anna go. I know it's a long shot, but I'll grab at anything right now.
You're pretty certain she's been kept someplace around here, right?
According to the snapshot that he sent me, she must be in a cellar, and it's got to be in this area.
Yeah, unless he moved her after he took the picture.
Are you trying to cheer me up?
Sorry.
I'm Van He stayed put. We've narrowed down the whereabouts. Now it's just a question of pinpointing the house. She's got to be in this area.
It's the only medicine we have for you right now. Till I bring your mommy back. And I will, I promise. And we'll be together. Just the three of us. Will you stay with her?
Yeah,
Get in touch with me if anything should happen.
I'll call you.
Thank you for everything that you've done.
Try not to worry.
I might as well stop breathing. I'll be back later.
Duke, did something else happen?
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know, you just seem so intense.
Under the present circumstances, are you surprised?
No, but it scares me.
Be afraid for Anna. She's the one who's in trouble.
I think both of you are in trouble.
Come on, don't be concerned about me.
I am. It's what you said earlier about you'll do anything to find Anna at any cost.
I meant it.
I know, that's what scares me. You made it sound like you sold your soul to the devil or something.
I would if it would do any good.
I'm serious.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to frighten you.
What are you going to do? You can tell me, you know, I'm your friend.
I'm going to do whatever it takes to get my wife back. Any man would.
Even if you have to go too far?
I said whatever it takes.
Well, don't do it alone. At least ask Robert for help.
No, thank you.
Why not?
Because he considers me a suspect, for one thing.
That's ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. I found my file on his desk. He's investigating me with regards to the kidnapping.
Well, only because there could be something in your background that could shed some light on the person who took Anna.
No, he's connecting me with the kidnapping.
Not in the way that you mean.
Scorpio doesn't want to help me find Anna. despite what he tells me and anybody else to the contrary.
I think you're wrong. We're all in this together. What matters is finding Anna.
Of course, but he only wants to find Anna for himself.
What are you saying?
He loves her.
He tell you that?
He didn't deny it.
Don't you think you're overreacting?
This is about a lot more than tracking Anna down, you know. This is all to do with who she comes home to.
Oh, no. There is no competition. Robert is only doing this for her welfare.
So he'd like you to believe. I'll tell you, I know the truth. And I'm not about to let any kidnapper or Scorpio or anybody else take Anna away from me. The commissioner may make the rules, but I know how to break them, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Concentrate the posters in these streets here.
I'll blanket the neighborhood.
Then I think door to door with some handbills.
I'll hit every house.
I want these people to know Anna's face better than they know their own.
Now, if someone just recognizes her,
We only have a small area left to search. She's got to be in this area.
how can you be positive?
Snowman himself very obligingly gave us a clue.
You mean with the photograph of Anna?
Yeah, she had her hand resting on a water pipe. Now, we isolated that portion of the frame and came up with the logo.
So, the fact that she was sitting next to a water pipe led you to believe that she was being held in a cellar?
Right. Then we went back over some records and discovered what portion of Port Charles that builder was constructing when he was in business.
So then by process of elimination you wound up here.
Closing in on our snowman.
Who would have thought that an ordinary photograph would be so revealing?
Certainly not the person that took it.
You know, that is really an amazing bit of detective work.
Credit goes to Dan Rooney. Did a hell of a job. I owe him one for this.
And a big one. I'm just glad that Anna's ordeal's almost over.
She's got to do is just hang in there a while longer.
Yeah, I know Robin and Duke will be glad to have her back.
We all will. Scorpio, over.
Commissioner, this is Central Dispatch. Commissioner Dan Rooney needs to see you right away.
What about?
Didn't go into details. He just said he'd meet you at your office in an hour. It's urgent.
I'll be there. You know what Dan wants?
Maybe he's narrowed the location down to just one house.
I'd love it. Meantime, I'm going to check out some more search areas. Anything funny goes on, report for backup, all right?
You bet. Good luck.
But John Doe here. Oh, you should take a look at him. Check for possible tendon and nerve damage to the hand.
What happened to his hand?
Some sort of puncture wound.
Did you ask him about it?
Haven't had a chance. He's been under sedation since he got here.
Okay, let me see. Looks like it's been a few months since he's had a shave or a haircut.
Yeah, I wonder what he looks like under that fur and bandages.
I bet he's got some stories to tell.
Uh-huh. I can't wait to question him about this one.
So what are you doing for him as a patient?
Well, as you can see, I got him on IV to rehydrate him.
Antibiotics?
Mm-hmm. Double. One for his hand, arm, and nose. The other one for his chest.
Congestion?
Very.
Well, it looks like you're doing everything right so far. The infection could be serious.
That's what I thought.
There's also a definite possibility of some damage here.
So, how would you like me to proceed?
Just continue draining that infection. And once the swelling's down, I'll look at him again. No idea who he is, huh?
Not a clue. He didn't have a shred of identification on him when he was admitted.
That's strange. Well, I guess we'll have to wait till he wakes up and ask him some questions.
Hey, how is Robin?
Let's go and check on her.
Robert must be a wreck.
Yeah, he's been working night and day trying to find Anna.
No, I saw him the other day when he came to visit Robin. The man is, like, tight.
I know. He's obsessed with finding that kidnapper. I personally wouldn't want to be the person holding Anna when Scorpio shows up.
He just might forget he's a cop.
Well, it's not a regular case for him. You don't go after one of his family and live to tell about it. Well, I better get in and see Robin. Keep me posted on John Doe over here.
I will. Thanks for the consultation.
You finally woke up.
How you feel?
Feel fine. Can I go?
Not just yet.
I have things to do, Doctor.
How about answering a few questions first? What's your name?
Watson.
First name?
Doctor.
Seriousness? First name?
Bill.
Bill. What do you do, Mr. Watson?
Why?
For your records.
You don't need records on me. I'll pay in cash and I'll be on my way.
I'm sorry, just nasty hospital policy. We need certain information on everybody. What's your occupation?
I'm a drifter.
No address?
No.
How long you been in town, Mr. Watson?
I drifted in on a freight yesterday.
Is that how you hurt your hand?
No. I hurt my hand at the dock.
Yeah. Pretty nasty wound. You should take more care.
I'll do that. I'll do that now. Can I go?
What's your hurry?
I told you once I have things to do.
And you're in no shape to go anywhere right now. Even though your fever is down, you're still under medication. And we still don't know the extent of that hand.
My hand is fine.
Tell you what I'll do. I'll make a deal with you. If your fever stays down, you can go home in the morning. If you come back as an outpatient. Deal? All right. Best thing for you right now is rest.
Yes, operator, yes. I hope you can help me. I was supposed to meet my wife in pediatrics, and I'm afraid I don't know what floor it's on. 4th floor. You have been very helpful. Thank you.